What's up, everyone?
We
Missed
back.
you. It's been so long.
So long
that I forgot how to use equipment.
Yeah, and how to address the audience.
What did I do?
Well, no, I was just like forgetting that we started recording.
Oh, that.
I'm like,
yes.
Anyway, how was your day?
Great.
Yeah, we're doing a thing.
We're not just hanging out.
Yeah. Oh man. So we had some great fights this weekend. We had some what do you call it? Boxing matches on Netflix, and the quality was actually really good. Like I sat and watched. I'm not the biggest boxing fan. I try. I really do.
What is it about it? What do you need more of?
I need more diversity.
What does that look like?
It looks like a kickboxing match. Like that. It's not the
You need
sport
some
for
legs.
me. I look at that leg turned in and I'm like, kick it. Kick the leg. Sweep them. Use it like, and the headbutts drive me nuts because I'm like, how are you headbutting them when you can't even go for a takedown?
Yeah.
Like, why is that happening? Yeah, but you know, the roles and everything, that's cool. I really like watching, you know, like the really high end boxing, the people who everyone's excited about. But yeah, it's just tough for me to get into evenly contested matches. I sound like such a casual because if I watch like a flyweight title match and both guys are coming back, like I could watch who was it? Pantoja versus Moreno, or Moreno versus what's his name? Figgy, like over and over again. But the casual boxing fan will be like, this sucks. And that's how I feel watching, like,
because they grab each other and there's groundwork.
Yes,
and,
so much different stuff happening, and you can watch 10 seconds back, and you will notice something different every time. So I don't know. I'm spoiled for like so many things happening, and yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to get into boxing, but I was impressed that it was an all-female MSG card.
It's incredible.
That was crazy. So I kind of have to eat my words because I was complaining about, you know, Jake Paul doing his like, I'm increased fighter pay thing. And I'm like, well, have you? But he has for those women. So I thought that was really cool, seeing the reaction of the chick that won fight of the night. Who was it? Her name was Shadasia Green. She won fight of the night. She was able to change her life with that money because the fight of the night bonus was $250,000.
Dang.
Yeah.
Look at Papa Paul.
Papa Paul. He's like Uncle Dana, you know. He's the cool nephew. The cool nephew that has no friends, but he has a PlayStation 5. So everyone goes over to his house.
It's the only way.
So good for him. He's putting his money where his mouth is, and it was really cool to see women get that type of platform, have all the like Netflix celebrities out there like making it a really big event. So I thought that was a really cool moment this week, aside from the crazy fights that went down in Nashville. Yeah.
Did you have any favorite boxing match that you wanted to cover? And I remember there was some controversy. You sent me a link about it. The one with Suganeeks and Sharetta Metcalf.
Yeah, that one was
the one in
weird.
question.
So I can't even really get into it. I haven't done the research. I didn't watch the fight, but from all accounts, Shamika Johnson was tearing her up. She was beating her up, wobbling her a bit on the feet. But then in the corner, the ref like kept making her go and look at the doctor, Sharetta Metcalf, and he kept going, I don't like what I'm seeing. And so you could tell that she was fed up with it at that point, and she goes, I don't know why y'all doing this to me, like what's going on?
Yeah.
And it's not unheard of. Like if you're talking to the doctor and stuff, if anything, that tells the doctor that you're still here. You know where you are. You know, like the goal. You're not like confused. You're not like, I'm in the desert. You know what I mean? Like Like, you know what's going on. You
Yeah.
can continue to fight. And the state that we see some people in right before they get a big knockout or a big win makes you want to let the fighter fight until they can't fight anymore. And so the ref seemed to have something out for her. He said something like, oh, I don't like the way she's looking when she's getting punched. And she said, well, what am I doing? And he said, I don't like the way your legs are. The fight's over. And it was just such a weird, abrupt decision to make.
It seemed like he was just trying to prove a point, almost.
Yeah.
Just from the little clip that I saw. I saw a little bit more of a highlight, and Shuganix was doing work on her. She was doing really well. I've seen that girl box before. She's a good puncher. So I didn't see if there were any other stoppages in that round or anything like that. But what I did see from that little clip was the ref trying to rush it in that time that you have the standing counts and you give the fighter the opportunity multiple times. I didn't see that. It could have happened, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I just saw him rush to a conclusion that he could have let her continue because she was what's the word?
Talking back.
Yes.
She was giving him some lip. He didn't like her giving him that lip.
Maybe.
Dude, but you see people talk to the refs and talk to the doctors all the time when there's a pause in the action. It's awkward. You're just trying to get through it together.
And your adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
And you're high on emotion, and it's like you're fighting for yourself to keep fighting. So this
poor girl just got wobbled all over the place. But the thing that he said about the legs and the clip that they showed in like right before they stopped it, she was balanced. You know, she got hit hard, but she went right back to her head over her spine position. She was in an athletic position after getting hit. Like, she was getting beat up, but it's just a shame. You want to see a fighter go out on their own accord, and you don't want to see an opportunity taken away from them, even if you kind of can predict the way that the fight's going.
Understandable.
And then there's another one where our homie Helwani was feeling himself a little too much.
Was he on the mic?
He was on the mic. He goes into the middle.
Mic.
Oh, he loves to hear himself talk. And he got in the middle. He went into the ring and was talking to Ramla Ali, who just won a fight. I guess it was very controversial.
I've seen her fight before. I didn't see this one, but I have seen her fight, and she's an ex-fashion model, runway.
Oh,
and they've been steadily building her. They want her to do well. She's very marketable. She's been on the cover of Vogue and all that kind of stuff. So
oh wow,
yes,
damn. Okay, fight boxer knowledge, Jess.
Just a little bit.
Look at you.
Just a little bit.
Teach me, girl. Teach me.
But yes, they want this girl to do well because of her brand.
Yeah, and she's funny. She's cute. I saw her weigh in, and she's like posing with the ring card girls and striking a pose with them and everything. And I'm like, oh, this girl's kind of cute. Like she's like a little cocky with it. I know, exactly. I like it. I want her to weigh in with her long cigarettes and a big sun hat.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Ooh,
I'm sure she already has a print of that somewhere.
I bet. So yeah, Helwani was being a total hater. And I don't mind calling out obviously I don't mind calling out a fight when you think it was a robbery, but to say it in the post-fight speech, he went up to her and he said, hey, in full transparency, I didn't think you won, and the people on broadcast didn't think you won. What do you think about that?
He cannot help himself.
What do you mean what I think about that? I just fought for my life, like it's just such a rude thing to do to a fighter, and especially if you don't have the experience of being in the cage, of being in the ring rather, and just doing what you can to win. You get the win, emotions are high, and then someone just stamps on it right away. You know, I just thought that was, as much as I hate a robbery, as much as I hate a bad decision, I did not like him saying that to her right there, putting her on the spot. Like, let her sweat dry. You know, let her get her gloves off.
Let her get
first.
to the post-fight presser.
Yeah, then
take a breath.
Then ask the hard questions. She could talk to her corner. They could be like, yeah, you know, it was close. Like, give her some words, some type of knowledge to, you know, bring to that conversation. But at that moment, she's just happy she's alive. She's happy she got through a war. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that was just super inappropriate and unprofessional.
He goes for the low-hanging fruit with what he does in his interviews. He likes to press people. He likes to cause the drama. He's always looking for that kind of clickbait type conversation.
That is like a boxing thing though, right? Like, I feel like a lot of and I don't know any of their names, but I've seen clips where like the old white guy boxer interviewer or whatever is in the ring and he goes, you might have won that fight, but you didn't look great. What happened? And it's just like, the fuck?
Who's the other guy? What is it? Who's something? Is it Sam? What's his name?
Oh,
he's one of the. He's pretty like he's another pretty famous guy. And he can be kind of like that, but I enjoy his candor. It's done in a little bit more fun and a palatable way.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like maybe he's trying to build that persona, like, okay, when I'm doing boxing, I'm going to approach it like a boxing broadcaster, boxing personality would. And a lot of times they're a lot more rude. They're a lot more in your face. And I don't know. I just thought, coming from MMA, like, he would never do that to an MMA person. You know?
He does that. Well, they wouldn't give him the mic. I think they've learned. I mean, he does the interviews. He catches people outside of the cages, outside of the events, like fight week kind of stuff. But I feel like when you hire Helwani, or when you're gonna like go in and do an interview with him, like, that's what he's being hired for, or that's what you can expect. So you just kind of got to have your guard up.
Man, I didn't like that at all.
It would rub me the wrong way too if I heard that.
Yeah, and like, I assumed she was really young too. She's actually 35, but I was like, why is he doing that to that little 16-year-old girl? Leave her alone. Protect her.
I know.
Yeah, but aside from that, I thought it was a really interesting night of fights. There were like the Cole and the main were really close. It seemed like the right people won, but people are saying controversy. I think the fights were just really close. But all in all, it was cool to see that happen, and I'm hoping it goes down like that again.
No, I think that's absolutely amazing, historic, especially at MSG. Like,
we need to tell Jake Paul to do an MMA card with all females.
Well, Invicta does that.
Do that when?
Where?
When's the next card? I just want to watch it on Netflix. You know, like, I was hoping that maybe CBS Sport would be a little easier to find, but it's tough, man.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it would be nice to have some other promotions doing that. Invicta, if you guys want to see bomb female fights, we both fought for Invicta. We both got the belt there. And they're still chugging along. They're still doing their thing, so make sure to check them out too. But let's check out the fights in Nashville that went down yesterday.
You want to start at the top?
Yes,
with Mr. Lewis.
Yeah, Mr. Hot Balls over there.
Oh my God, ground and pounding his wife.
Oh my goodness, there was so much going on with that post-fight like celebration.
I was like, is he marking the cage? Oh, the corner's right there. Wow.
Yeah, he looked for him. He looked like it looked like when you let your dog off the leash at the dog park. He was just like, he had his shorts in his hand still, and he's just like looking everywhere. And he goes, runs over to the spot, lifts his leg. Dude, it was so chaotic. I loved it. But we have to talk about the stoppage. That is the hot topic of this fight. Yeah.
Now, see, Mr. Herzog, I think he's one of the best.
Yeah.
And I trust his judgment. And if I had only seen like a highlight of him stopping and waving it off and then Teixeira putting his hands up, I would have been like, I need to watch this fight because that looks a little sus. The thing that kind of solidified that it was a good stoppage was the fact that he was climbing up the cage.
Yeah.
I don't know that he could hold himself up
without his fingers
fingers clawing for his life. So it was a bad look, and it seemed like it was a good call to me.
Yeah, and when he was climbing up the cage, hands in the fingers in the cage and everything, his head was getting whopped back and forth. But the second Herzog jumped in, and this is like the damning thing that happens with refs. The second he jumped in, he was turning around, cross-facing Herzog, like he was doing all the things that you're supposed to do to show that you're alive. And it's kind of similar to what happened with our boy Dom Cruz, like he got hit with that head kick when he was fighting Henry Cejudo. He was like, boom, 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 getting pummeled, but then he starts to finally get space to stand up, and then they stopped it. And it's like, if you had stopped it a half a second earlier, there would have been much less of a debate.
True.
Than when you stopped it. Like if he had stopped it, fingers in the cage, getting pummeled, then no one would have anything to say.
Yeah, it did make me have to watch it again.
Yeah.
I watched it twice, and then I watched the highlights, and I err on the side of caution, especially when you go against such a big puncher like Derek Lewis as in the heavyweight division. You don't want fighters to take more damage than they do. And heavyweights take more damage than anyone.
Even when they're just running, the impact on their knees with gravity. I'm like, ground and pound your wife. Don't do that. She can't handle it. That's
Leave her alone.
Just like let her be on top. Oh my God! You're gonna break the headboard.
I'm sure they have a sturdy one. I'm sure that they've gone through a few.
They got one of those those weight racks. The cage, you do deadlifts, squat rack.
I'm sure with one of his bonuses, he secured that bedroom properly.
Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I agree. It was a sus stoppage, but it was one of those ones where like you can't get too mad at it because you got rocked, dropped, pounded on, and then when you were coming back up, you were still getting hit. Yeah. And I think some people are trying to say, oh, fence grabbing should just be a point deduction. You shouldn't stop the fight because of it. It's not the fact that he cheated. It's the fact that it looked desperate, like he was dying.
No, that is the perfect word. No, he was clinging on for dear life. Yeah. And it did look like that.
Yeah.
It looked like he was in trouble and he didn't know how to intelligently defend himself. And so that's why I say I think it was a good stoppage.
Yeah, I do too. And like you can't I think also people don't realize that when you're in there, things go by a lot slower than they look in the replay. You know what I mean?
Oh, he probably was going in slow motion too.
Dude, yeah, and I can imagine it's the same for referees. Like you can watch a whole moment happen and you feel like it was a good 20 seconds. It was 2. Like time slows down because you're so hyper focused on what's happening in front of you. You have a job to do. You have to make sure nobody gets hurt. If his face gets smashed open, like that's on his conscience, So it's like a lot of times refs have to take that blow of, oh, you stopped it too soon, as opposed to the emotional hit of, oh, you stopped too late. And
what
now
would
this
you rather?
guy, now this guy can't see out of his left eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now this guy has brain damage.
Yeah.
Now this guy, his vision is impaired. Now this guy, is going to be out for a year resting his head. It's really hard. Yes, there is a lot of room for human error. But I appreciate and respect, especially in those like big hitting divisions, that you err on the side of caution.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I kind of thought it was super disrespectful that Derek Lewis was an underdog in this fight. I thought that was crazy.
Well, the thing is he's dropped quite a few.
Yeah, but like
I mean he
not
won
against people like with Teixeira's experience.
Yeah, but 8-1 looks a lot prettier than, all the 12 losses, even though there are 29 wins or however many of those are.
Yeah, 29 wins, 12 losses.
I think that a lot of time the odds makers look at these new guys coming up. They have a little bit more of a pristine record. It's a little bit easier to see, all the wins, all the finishes, and not be clouded by the losses. And I think that Derek Lewis being in the heavyweight division, it's a risky division, and he either wins big or he loses big. That's what the heavyweight division is about.
So his last losses were Jailton Almeida, who had proven himself many times before he stepped up against Derek Lewis, Sergey Spivak, who's just notoriously tough to deal with and never gets a bonus even though he deserves one.
I know.
Then Sergey Pavlovich, who just can knock out anyone, and he's also a veteran, been in there forever, been in the UFC for a long time, and Tai Tuivasa. So these are all like people who have pretty much proven themselves before they come up against Derek Lewis. Everyone else, like all the new guys that Derek Lewis had to fight, he drops them. He finishes them. So I just think that whoever was putting money on Teixeira, maybe it was all of his family in Brazil. They weren't looking at the details, like they weren't looking at how Derek Lewis shows up for this type of match. I feel like he enjoys this type of match. Like I think he likes just welcoming the new heavyweights into the UFC because he's done really good against a lot of them.
Yeah, he's become kind of one of those gatekeeping keystone fighters in the division, which is not a bad place to be. He has a lot of success there. It's just when you look at the stats, like if you look at these percentages, like look at 88% of wins by KO, 13% of wins by submission, only one loss. It just looks pretty and shiny and wrapped up in a nice, neat package.
Because he's fighting nobody.
It can be distracting.
Who the fuck?
But again, Derek Lewis, he has a more impressive resume, but he also has some of those. Everybody does.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have any losses to people who like were newcomers. I don't think it was mostly just people who are kind of in the same boat as him, just been in there for a while, winning, losing, or they're on a good streak and they have to get past Derek Lewis in order to get to a title shot.
Yes.
And this guy, it's his first fight in the UFC. Not his first fight in the UFC, but he had one fight in the UFC, knocked out Justin Tafa, which is becoming like a thing that's doable. And and yeah, like it was just surprising that people would do Derek Lewis like that. But now they know. Now they know.
They probably won't learn their lesson, but now they know.
Yeah, you just got to remind them. You know who else was really proud of Derek Lewis? The president of the United States.
I saw he got on the phone with him.
Derek Lewis looked like he was talking to his grandma on his birthday.
He was so happy.
He was happy.
He was so happy.
That's what that face looked like to you.
Like this. He's like, okay, grandma.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, grandma. Yeah.
Thank you for the $20 in my card.
Love you too.
I appreciate it.
Bye. Yeah. Grandma, I'm busy. Like they're like raising his hand. He's like, okay, I gotta go.
He was smiling.
I gotta go. All right.
I need to go grab and pound my wife.
Yeah, but that was a pretty chaotic end to the night. Good card, man. Like I felt like Nashville was kind of one of those sleeper cards. That always happens when they go to when they go outside of the Apex, but it's not a pay-per-view. I feel like it's always like one of these sleeper cards that has a bunch of finishes and the crowd's going crazy.
Yeah, it was a fun one. What did you think about the decision for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Gabriel Bonfim? I heard some people were okay. I got this from a fan of ours. Oh, that's so sweet.
William Song. Thank you for this. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw it angrily.
God, that's what she does with your hearts, guys. She's not gentle. Not gentle with them at all.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that broke my heart. for Wonder Boy. That decision, that was stupid. And I wouldn't have minded DC going, I want to have full transparency.
Yeah. I thought you lost, and so did everybody on the desk.
Everyone hates that you won.
It's one of those things where you don't know what the judges are going to look at, and then they surprise you by looking at the one who is pushing the grappling and doing less damage. And it's just kind of like out of left field, because now we've come into this thing where, like, okay, damage is way more than grappling. Like,
right.
Okay. There's some consistency there, and then, like, bam, out of the park, like, gone. Okay.
I feel like this is another one of those moments. Like, who was it? Who's the fighter that just lost? And everyone's like, he definitely won, but
there's a lot of those.
I know he won, but was it champ, Polish champ, beard?
Oh yeah, him,
Viking.
Yes.
God.
Jan.
God damn it. Oh my God. Wasn't he the one who recently lost a fight and everyone's like, how the fuck did
yes.
Oh, it's Cyril Gahn.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We do know our stuff.
Hey.
And I feel like it's one of those moments where you're like, Stephen Thompson, he's had his time. He's fought for the belt. Just let this guy get this one. It was close. People overlook it later down the line, but dude, like, there's no way that he lost that second round and then the third round was all Thompson. Like, he did all the damage. He cut his shin throwing a kick, so it wasn't like it was Bonfim's like intention to cut his shin open. Yeah, he defended well, but then he got kicked in the head with his sliced open shin.
That was in the second round, right?
That was in the second round.
So I had the first round for Bonfim.
Yeah, me too.
And then the second round, the second round I gave to Thompson. And then the third one, it just came down to like what the judges were going to look at more, the grappling or the striking.
Yeah.
Because he was like half the round, he was pressing the takedown. He did have some control time, but he wasn't doing damage. And then when Thompson had the opportunity, he was, cracking him a bit.
Yeah, there was no damage done on the ground, like aside from him, Bonfim, pushing him up against the cage and jabbing his cut with his heel.
So rude.
Yeah, like he was heel kicking
like,
the cut on his shin. Like, who does that? I would have deducted a point for that. Just what
I love how Thompson didn't take
unsportsmanlike.
it personal either. He was like, "No, it's okay, man. Hey, he's such a guy.
He is the guy.
Such a guy.
He makes me want to watch Karate Kid. Like, he makes me respect that whole thing, like the way of the martial artist and being humble and being just like a good person. Just be the high horse. That's all you got to do. Be the high horse. Everyone loves you. So yeah, I thought that was a ridiculous score. I really felt like he did what he needed to do. Okay, here's I was looking for the decisions, MMA decisions. Everyone, but MMA Mania gave it 30-27 Bonfim. Who did that? Get that guy out of the arena.
I wouldn't have been mad if it had gone split decision either way.
Yeah, I get that, but yeah, I thought 29-28 Thompson was a score, and you have how many is this? You have about 10 people in the media scoring it for Thompson, and only 2 for Bonfim. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like, man, what do you have to do to win a round? Especially when you're doing all the damage. The person who's grappling isn't hitting; they're just trying to control the position and stop you from hitting them.
Well, I mean, we used to see wins that way often. And then the times change. And I think just the inconsistency in what they're looking at is what frustrates me more than anything.
Yeah, and also this wasn't one of those fights where the control time was really crazy.
No.
In that third round. Like it was literally he would get taken down, they'd be, moving around for about 20 seconds and then Thompson would pop back up. So I like you said, the consistency really frustrates me. I feel like that should have been a solid win for Thompson, and yeah, it's going to go down as a Bonfim win. He'll move on to the next. And poor Stephen Thompson has a huge gash down to the bone.
He got stitches that night. He's fine.
It's down to the bone.
He's fine.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate when you realize you're just a bag of meat. Don't you hate that?
Listen, he was tenderizing himself he just repeatedly.
I do like playing chicken with the knee sometimes. I'm like, okay, you want to check that? I'll throw it again. See if I care that you're checking my kicks. There's a 50-50 chance you win that.
Roll the dice.
It
Take that
sucks
chance.
when you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the fight before that?
That was Kattar and Garcia. Man, so this is a repetitive kind of concern I've had for Kattar.
Yeah.
That he just doesn't.
He's a slow starter.
He really is.
He has to get warmed up,
He needs to be a 5-rounder.
Yeah.
He really is. He's just, yeah.
I bet he's a good lover, though.
So patient, so methodical, just like his
jam
striking.
it in.
Oh man, no, he warms you up. He takes you to dinner too. I bet he's a nice guy like that. Yeah,
dinner and
warms
a
you up.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
He lets you get dessert.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He'll like pick something.
maybe a walk in the park.
Yeah,
picks a flower on your walk.
Yeah, lets you digest because he doesn't want you moving around and feeling nauseous once you guys start
thoughtful,
getting crazy in the third round.
But yeah, he's repeatedly like so patient and methodical in there, and people get ahead of him, and there's not enough time to even it up and get those rounds back.
Yeah, it was so competitive in the third.
Yes, it's always competitive in the third.
And sometimes it works out for him. Like I remember watching him fight our boy Jeremy Stevens, and I was like, "Oh, Jeremy's got this." And then right at the end of the first round, I was like, "Oh," I think he won the first round, but you could tell like, "Oh man, the tide's turning." So sometimes he turns it on a little sooner, but this time, like when the person, Steve Garcia, he's a crazy nut to crack, like he's long. It looks like he punches really heavy, and then he has crazy head movement too.
And he's aggressive.
Yeah.
Pressure, and he uses his range well. And it's just, he just really capitalizes on any pauses, any spaces, any break in rhythm. He takes advantage and like takes that away from you.
Yeah, for sure. He's a monster, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does next. He got close to that knockout. I didn't think he was going to get it, but then in the third round, he landed a huge right hand, dropped Calvin Kattar onto his knees and couldn't follow and finish it up, but I think Kattar is just like stupid tough.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
But after he dropped him, that was the best version of Calvin Kattar in that fight.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes people just need to get hit. And once you get to that mode where you're kind of desperate, and not desperate, but you're just open. You have no reason to be cautious anymore. Just he got loose. And that was the best he looked the entire fight. Like he was moving his head. He was swinging big. He was landing a bit. But man, like Steve Garcia, he's another monster. And he looks huge to me. Like, is that just me?
No, he does. And on one, because he is so lanky, and he has like that range and presence in there.
Yeah.
He's not a huge, like physically imposing, like super shredded guy for the division, but he does probably cut a fair amount of weight.
Yeah, that lankiness. Like it looks like his arms are too long for him. Like he's like some type of like humanoid orc or something, Like it was funny. I was watching him shadow box, and I was like, "Ooh, let me put my ear clip on." Like
you're gonna get cauliflower from there.
Oh my god! Yeah, he's got the ears of a killer. Yeah, man. What do you think is next for Garcia?
I see him entering the rankings come Monday.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Calvin Kattar is ranked number 12, I think, when they were fighting. Let me double check.
Yeah, double check that. I think he was a little bit lower, maybe just within. I mean, just within the top 15.
Yeah,
as I remember, but I don't remember the exact number. But yeah, this was. I believe this was Steve Garcia's like first knock at breaking through that barrier.
Nice, good for him.
Yeah, he's been passing all the tests impressively. I mean, he didn't get the knockout this time, but still against a very savvy, sharp veteran, it's an impressive win.
Okay, so he was ranked number 14, or he's currently ranked number 14. So we'll see how that changes next week, if he gets bumped off the list or if he stays and Garcia just jumps up. And then we have a bunch of people at the bottom. Giga Chikadze, that would be a really interesting matchup. David Onama, Dan Ige. There's so many fun fights.
I mean, you could put Onama because he just beat Giga, right?
Yes.
You could. I would love to see that one.
That would be dope. Also, Yusuf Zalal, he just beat Calvin Kattar, so that might make the most sense. Mm-hmm. Those two, I hate when you put two prospects together. Like, I like both of them kind of beating people and then they meet maybe
almost like a tournament bracket.
Yeah.
Like, keep them on the opposite side, let them meet at like the pinnacle.
Yeah.
The apex.
No, exactly. But I could see them making them fight each other just because like nobody else wants to fight him. So that happens a lot. Fair too. When you're not quite in the top 10 yet, all the top 10 guys are like, get up to the top 10 and then call me.
I'll see you when you get here.
yeah, but that would be a fun one too. Like both guys are just really crazy, and Yusuf Zalal I think is a little more unpredictable, where Garcia is just long and mean and has that like KO touch. So yeah, that would be a fun one too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Moving on to the next fight, we had the fight of the night.
Ooh, Nate Landwehr and Morgan Cherriere. How do we say it?
Cherriere.
Oh yes, you can say it. You can.
I don't know how you say it. Wait, maybe Google Translate can tell us. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, it was talk about the fight, and
I mean. The first round, the damage inflicted onto Landwehr's calf was concerning, but in typical Nate Landwehr fashion, the train just kept rolling in. He had to get fucked up just a little bit to start coming back. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just stress everybody out just enough. And then he turns it on and he started coming back and he won that second round. So I had it 1-1 going into the third, and Morgan just, he stepped on the gas. He knew that he had to be impressive. Otherwise, Nate was going to keep just running him down.
Yeah, and we saw that in his last fight, right? In Morgan Cherriere's last fight against Nathaniel Wood. I was feeling like Nate Landwehr could do the same thing. You know, you have these young guys coming in, they don't have the experience, they're not like a grizzled veteran yet, so you can kind of take advantage of just the grittiness that you have to be in the UFC for that long. And you could almost see him breaking, like you could see him get a little tired, like maybe he was having a flashback, like, oh man, I've hit him with the thing that we said was going to put him out, and he just keeps coming forward. But then that third round, he just came right back at him. He met Landwehr's force with his own and was able to punch through.
Swinging for the fences from the back pocket, all looping punches, most of them connecting, and then finally dropping Nate in very devastating fashion. I'm so excited that they got the $50K bonus. It was a great fight. Everybody had their moments. Everybody did their damage. And that always kind of oops. Oh, that doesn't sound French to me.
Sorry, that's an ad.
You don't pay for red, do you?
No.
Neither do I. It's okay.
Okay, let's see. It's going to tell us.
Looking at how to pronounce the name of this French MMA fighter.
Hurry up.
We're going to be looking at how to pronounce more MMA fighters' names that are not easy to say as well.
Okay.
How do you go about pronouncing this one? In French, in France, we would say it as Morgan Cherriere.
Cherriere.
But it'd be fine in English to say it as Morgan Cherriere.
Cherriere.
I like that.
Thank you, sir. That was a really nice little tutorial right there.
Yeah, okay.
That's so nice.
This is Julian Miguel's YouTube video. So if you want to learn how to pronounce fighters' names, he has a lot of them. He has Khabib, Justin Gaethje. Dang, he got all of these guys.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I love
so
it.
It's like derriere. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Cherriere. Cherriere. Oui, oui.
I should know this. I just got back from Toronto where they speak French like we speak Spanish over here.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
okay.
yes. I should have done a session or two in Duolingo.
You should have. Next
to
time.
prepare myself.
Next time. Yes, so Cherriere looked really impressive in that third round. But man, kudos to Nate for being able to just gut through that calf kick. Like we both know what that feels like. It fucking sucks. And you have to lean on your muscle memory, right? Like you have to know, like, even though my foot is numb, even though
it's still there,
and I can kind of tell where the floor is gonna be when I put all my weight into it and throw these punches. So I'm gonna just I trust it. I'm gonna just leap of faith. Every time you throw heavy punches is a leap of faith, because your entire leg goes numb once you get to that point that like the calf kicks are really doing damage. And like the first 30 seconds of the fight, he had 2 huge lumps on the calf.
So fast. Yeah. I could feel it. I have sympathy pains anytime somebody gets kicked in the calf.
Yeah, but that was a really awesome fight. Deserved the fight of the night. Happy for them. And every time, because we both met Nate's wife, right?
I just had lunch with her when she was in town.
Yes.
I love her.
She is amazing.
And we had the same birthday.
Oh, do you?
I know like 5 other people with the same birthday. It's crazy.
Dang. Everyone was fucking at the same time.
I guess so. 'Twas the season.
Oh man,
when was it? Like spring break? I don't know.
Something. Yeah, it had
frisky.
to be spring. Yeah, it was. Yeah, about. Yeah, spring.
Gosh.
Yas. Sounds about right. It's normally
love is in the air.
Yeah, it's like when the rabbits do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I always feel bad for his wife when I'm watching him fight, because it's almost like he makes the fight as scary as possible.
He does it on purpose.
Like he wants it to be exciting, but he's not thinking about his wife or his mom or anybody who's
nobody that cares about him.
Baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. He is for
nobody.
the people.
He is.
Yes. Oh man, what a great fight though. And then we had Vitor Petrino in his right weight class versus Austin Lane.
Well, this is where I leave you because I only watched the main card.
Oh, okay. That was the main card?
Well, my version of the main card.
You only watched the fights you cared about.
Yes. I know. Sorry, guys. I was traveling all week.
No, I don't blame you. Hey, Vitor, he's had a rough run. He lost to Anthony Smith by submission in May last year, and then he lost to Dustin Jacoby by KO at light heavyweight for both of those. So he finally moved up to heavyweight, and he looked pretty good, man. He looked pretty good. Let me look at my notes since I don't have you to help me out.
Sorry, I can ask questions though.
Okay, this part I was really into. So Austin Lane, I'm not sure how good Austin Lane is. He's one of those like ex-football players. He probably brought in to be beaten by Vitor Petrino, but so were the last 2 guys that he lost to. So finally they got it right. Finally the matchmakers match him up with someone who
got you a good one this time.
Yeah, we got this one. You can't fuck up. And that was Austin Lane. And Lane was actually doing all right in the beginning, keeping him away with just like long punches and stuff. But then he throws a kick, and Petrino does the nicest kick catch, pull across, and then just kicks the supporting leg right onto top position. It was beautiful.
Like a Jenga block.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah. Only you have to jump on top of the Jenga block as soon as you drop it.
I mean, if they're big enough, then
just jump on it. It's one of those like human size Jenga towers. Exactly. Yeah, so that was really cool. And then he was able to just like ground and pound a bit, get him to turn over, jump on the back, and get a standing rear naked.
I love it.
Yeah, so that was cool. We had another standing rear naked, and this one I was a little sad about. It was the Jake Matthews versus Njokuani.
Oh no!
I know.
Wait, how did I miss that?
It was on the prelims.
Oh, that's why.
It would have been one of Jess's main card fights if it was on the main card.
It would have been.
And it deserved to be. Like, both of these guys are legit competitors. Jake Matthews is... I feel like he just got into the UFC.
He just got out of prison.
Yeah, he just got out of...
He got out of prison and became a man in there.
Yes. Jake Matthews definitely evolved. He's like... When he came into the UFC, he was like a Squirtle. Now
I'm like, who is that?
Yeah. I forget what the next one is.
All
like
your
a
tattoos.
battle toad thing or something. Yeah, he looks like the convict version of himself now. Yeah. And he grew his hair back, so he looks a little. He's reformed.
Yes.
He's not fresh out of the slammer. He's reformed, but he landed the most beautiful tie sweep and clinch on Chitty, which is just, it blows my mind. It's almost like maybe you didn't expect it because that's your thing.
Well, the thing is, and I mean, again, without seeing the fight, but what I can in my mind put together is there is so much footage on Chitty in the clinch.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they worked on that position and those variations and variables and all of that stuff. I'm sure he was well studied, rehearsed for that occasion.
Yeah, he said in his post-fight speech, he was like, I know that Chitty loves the clinch. I know he loves that Muay Thai clinch, and that's one of my favorite sweeps. So he knew that like the styles would play into that position, and he was prepared for it. And I think he was just pulling the trigger faster. Like, Chitty was doing a really good job keeping him away with like his push kicks and like his like body kicks and everything. Like everything was coming out really sharp, but that was only like 10 seconds. Then they clinched up. Jake Matthews got that sweep, jumped right on his back, and it was over there. He was Chitty fought the choke. He was able to get like a nice grip. Laura Senko was on one last night too. She was calling everything a short choke. She's like, you have to know that it's not just a rear naked choke. It's a short choke. So I'm like, okay, Laura, did you get a stripe on your black belt this week?
Not yet, but she's working on it. No, she's working on it.
She's like, no, you have to know that this black belt is legit, unlike some other guy on the internet. We will not discuss.
Shade.
Oh man. But he was able to get that choke in. Chitty stood up. He was fighting it. It looked like he was almost out, but he's had such a good grip on that neck. He was able to get the tap.
Yeah. And it's a good learning lesson. I think that he's been doing really impressively at welterweight. Both of them have. Mm-hmm. And for Chitty, this is, again, we always say it's an opportunity to evolve, learn. He has such a sound striking game. It's time to evolve a little bit, which we saw in his previous fight. We saw some good groundwork, ground and pound. Again, beautiful clinch stuff. So
yeah, it just takes time, man. And it's like you can be evenly matched with someone and the fight shakes out 20 different times. Another thing Jake Matthews said in his post-fight speech, he was very respectful of like Chitty's whole game. And I thought that was really cool of him.
I love seeing that.
He's learned so much in prison.
You know what? Sometimes you need to go through those hard times to come out on the better end.
Oh, man. There actually was like a guy who was in prison. The guy who fought Mike Davis, people kept, I didn't hear like the full story, but he was in prison too.
Mitch Ramirez was in prison?
Yeah, they kept talking about it. They're like, oh, he was a convict and now he's fighting in the UFC.
He changed his life.
Which is totally normal.
It's totally okay. I mean, as long as it was like a lesser of a crime.
I have no idea.
I think it's a little bit easier to talk about. Once you get into like the DV, the MS, the first degrees, the second, like all that stuff, it gets a little muddy.
So it's funny. His nickname is the Fight Stalker. Wouldn't that be funny if that's why he got arrested?
I wonder if it was a male or a female fighter.
I mean, you never know. Maybe he was just looking for a fight.
Oh.
I was pretty ridiculous when I first got like into the UFC. Like I would stalk other strawweights and just like message them.
You still
do. Hey, why don't we fight each other? Yeah, no, I was stupid with it.
Crazy.
Because I wanted to fight and I felt like nobody wanted to fight me. So I was just like, hey, like let's fight, you know?
I don't think that's the way to go about it.
I think no.
How many responses did you get?
None. I got blocked.
Yeah, damn straight. That's what a matchmaker is for.
No, I was so determined to get the match with JoJo Calder.
I wanted that one too.
Dude, it was just like everyone's like, you know.
Please, I trained with her on the show. I know I'll win. Yeah. I know.
And for me, I'm just like, yo, like it's a Muay Thai match. Like I have won every Muay Thai match in my life. Let me do Muay Thai in a cage. This would be great. It would be so much fun. And yeah, she just blocked me. So I can understand that nickname.
It's your new one.
But now I need to know about this whole convict thing because I don't see that anywhere.
Speaking of matchmaking, I just matched my first 2 fights for August 28th at Fight Club OC.
Nice. Who was it? Oh, sorry. I need to mute this. I'm like trying to do things while you're talking. Yeah, go on.
I already forgot.
You're matchmaking who? Who did you matchmake?
Oh, so I have this kid. So we're doing a 130 catch weight, which I'm not a fan of catch weights, but they were slated to fight previously, so I rebooked them.
Okay.
Some stuff, stuff happens.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it's Duran and Cruz at 130. It's an MMA fight, and then I have Spinks and Choi. At 145, and the cool thing is, like they're from gyms that I know from like Orange County, Temecula, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of cool to be able to like support the gyms and the coaches that I know that I've had relationships with. It's been pretty exciting. So I have those booked. The card is all set with boxing and MMA, and then I'm going to start my October hunt.
Ooh, the hunt for October fighters. If you know anybody, hit up Jess and send their Tapology to her or your Tapology to her.
You know what?
Oh, did you get a lot?
Don't even get me started. No, everybody's like, "Hi, I want to fight." I'm like, okay, send me your Tapology. Like, who are you?
And they don't?
They don't. Or I have coaches that I know and they'll be like, hey, I have fighters. I'm like, yeah, what are their names? And they'll give me their names. I'm like, what are their records?
Who are these
Send
people?
me their links.
Yeah.
Be prepared, guys.
Help me help you.
Yes.
Help me help you.
Like, oh my God. And it's like, it's kind of like herding cats too.
Oh man.
You got to follow up with people. Just, oh my goodness. But I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Yay, I'm glad.
So far.
I'll
let you know in a couple months.
You should share stories with Mick. He'll be like, yeah, you see?
No, I'm going to tell him, hey, Mick, I'm coming for your job.
Yeah, Mick and Sean Shelby. You can like talk shop with them now.
I'm calling both of them. Like, listen, you're going to retire soon. I got you.
Oh, man. Yeah, it doesn't say what he was in jail for, but he spent 4 years in prison.
Goddamn.
Mitch Ramirez. So it was kind of funny when he was fighting Mike Davis because Mike Davis is one of those people who
looks like he was in prison.
He looks like he was in prison, but also he's always injured, but he's a really good fucking fighter. So I feel like he runs under the radar of a lot of people. And in the fight, he gets this like beautiful like lift takedown. Like they're grappling, he shoots in, gets to the back, he defends, and then he like lifts him up way in the air like DC, drops on the ground, jumps on top, gets to his back, and then he's just stuck on his back trying to submit him for the rest of the round. And it was like a hard minute. So they're spending 4 minutes trying to get this like submission, and Mitch Ramirez is like has this guy on his back and he's just like laughing and having a great time and like, you know,
it's like, I'm used to this from prison.
I know.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
That's exactly where my mind went. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, he was having a great time. He's like, it's better than prison because he has a cup on. I'm safe. You can't do anything to me that I haven't already had done. Oh, man. But anyway.
We digress.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, Mike Davis is one of these people who I always try to watch him fight on the rare occasion that he fights because he has so many layouts, but every time he gets in there, it's an insane like fight of the night fight. He kind of gassed out his arms trying to choke him out. Mitch Ramirez was having too much fun with him on the back. Came out a little flat in the second round, but ended up getting the knockout eventually once his arms like shook out. And so that was a really cool knockout to see too. And then one more I want to talk about is the strawweight fight.
Oh, I saw the highlights.
Okay.
I saw the highlight head kick.
Yeah, the head kick was nasty. So Melissa Martinez, Mega Moo, she came in with a little bit of hype, but Fatima Klein, I think she's just on another level with her grappling. And then to add, another wrinkle to her game, she was able to get the head kick knockout in the third round. Mm-hmm. So Martinez was doing a good job of defending the takedown, but she wasn't really able to commit to any shots or commit to any strikes because she was so worried about
on
the
the defense the whole time.
But her takedown defense looked like awesome. Like she really could have opened up, and I think this fight will show her that she could have opened up on the feet just because she was ready every time Fatima Klein came in. But because she was so worried about that, Klein was able to just build on the strikes. She was able to, come up after the shot was defended and hit her, and she was also showing a lot of good boxing in there. And then eventually, Martinez, she started kind of leaning to the side as she would throw her 1-2. Klein picked up on it. She threw a head kick early in the round, and then later in that third round, she was able to land it stupid clean. Mm-hmm. It was like one of those folded ones where like the knee comes up and then the kick goes whoosh.
Yeah, it just whips around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always so impressive to see the knockouts in the strawweight division.
Yeah. It was Martinez definitely didn't expect that.
No.
And no one else did. Everyone else was just like, what? I thought this was going to decision. Never mind. So good job to her to come in on that like really tough flyweight fight and then be able to be up to now. You gotta feel good for a girl being able to make her way through the strawweight division. So good job, Klein. Getting that
Love
KO.
it.
Yeah. So we had a few other fights. Lauren Murphy retired. Max Griffin and Chris Curtis was a fun one too. But we should move on
to the links.
UFC. Oh, well, yeah. Let's do the links first.
Sorry. No.
No. Let's do the links.
No. I insist. No, I'm just kidding.
We gotta talk about the links. It's getting late.
All right, so we're already in an hour, Angela.
Yeah, I know. We need the links.
Okay, so first one. This has been buzzing around, and we gotta girl talk about this one. So Mackenzie Dern opens up about her frustrating custody battle and child support, and the significant financial burden it's placed on her UFC career, feeling forced to pay her ex-husband just to be a dad. Now, the comments in this is every single upset dad who pays child support saying, how does it feel? How does it feel? Yes. Most of the time, I think a lot of guys have a pretty strong opinion about this one because they're usually the ones paying child support for moms. So Mackenzie Dern has been very outspoken that she's having a nasty custody battle, and she's previously the breadwinner in her relationship. and now she's having to pay her husband.
Isn't he like a famous surfer or something?
Surfers don't make anything.
Neither
And I mean, he might be famous, but I bet she does decent. I mean, she definitely makes more than him. A lot of surfers, they only, they get sponsorships, they get paid, if they medal or podium or whatever it is. I don't know how. We should actually Google that. How much do professional surfers make?
Well, that's her first, the first thing she messed up on. Don't marry for fame, marry for money.
Damn straight, girl. And have a prenup.
Yes.
There has to be a prenup. Do it when you guys love each other and you're being reasonable.
But does a prenup apply when child support is involved?
Well, it's a dividing of assets. No, I'm sure that would have to be some sort of clause pre-written in. I'm sure you could do some sort of fail-safe in there. Yeah. But then everything kind of goes out the window. I think that's more so it's a dividing of assets. Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of popped up.
Well, she was in love. Professional surfers' earnings vary significantly, ranging from modest amounts to over millions of dollars per year, according to Surfline. Top-ranked surfers, I don't know if he is in the WSL, can earn substantial amounts through prize money sponsorships. Typically, those within the top 20 or 30 consistently earn significant income, but it doesn't really give me a number yet.
Huh.
Okay, so top rank World Surfer League can go upwards of $1 million. 2025 final winners each received $200,000. Runners up received $100,000. Some surfers may earn more modest income, potentially in the $30K to $600K range, but we don't know how good he is.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know. We'll never know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I feel like it's pretty easy to hide what you're making if you're a surfer. Like.
Maybe.
Like, I feel like anything you get might be under the table. Like, everything's like, shaka bra. Like, here's like $50K to come like teach my kids how to surf, bra. And then he's like, oh, thanks, bra. Like, I feel like, I don't know. It's one of those, you live by the way of the wind. Like, you go where
like
the waves go.
Like a free spirit.
Yeah. It's
just a free spirit.
Like, I feel like he found a way to
What's
mooch
his name?
Off of Wesley Santos.
Wesley Santos.
I feel like he just found a way to goon the system. He found a way to mooch off of Mackenzie Dern for the rest of her life so he can just travel and be a surfer and be a deadbeat. That's what I think.
That's what she thinks of surfers, guys.
This one is like
this one in particular,
making her pay. But if he does get custody, then yeah, that would make sense. But I feel like Mackenzie's always with her daughter too.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
at least like on camera at fights, she has her. She has her that weekend.
That was part of it.
No,
We're gonna go to every fight so that the courts will know that I have custody. I'm a good mom.
It sucks. I hope it all gets sorted out, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't. I have fortunately never been married or gone through a divorce. And I don't have children, so I don't have to worry about that sort of thing.
That would suck.
That must be terrible.
I would just starve to death if I got divorced.
Like, who's gonna take care of me?
Who's gonna make me food? Nobody else is
drive me to the
tastes
gym.
Better. Drive me to the gym and do my fight camps. Who's gonna hold pads for me?
Oh,
yeah.
And another similar kind of thing in the news is Denise Richards, who is in Wild Thing, and she's also being taken to church for spousal support and all these like crazy like estimations of what he wants to be earned. So she makes an estimated $250K a month.
Okay.
And he wants 150 of that.
What?
He spends
why would he get more than her?
Well, he wants half.
Oh, okay. But
so
he said she makes $250K and he wants 150.
Yeah.
That's more than half.
Whatever it is.
He wants 125. He wants half of 250.
I guess so.
Okay.
Well, that's what the link said. It said he wants 150. Okay. So I don't know what percentage that is, but
that's more than half.
And he estimated $20K a month for clothing, $10K a month for groceries, $15K a month to go out to eat because you know. Yeah,
he's used to a certain lifestyle.
Exactly.
You're not a fancy dog. You're not gonna like fucking like puke if you have to eat McDonald's once in a while. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. So do you think it's fair for the women to have to pay? I think whoever's a breadwinner.
I mean, I think it's fair for women. I think it's fair for anyone to have to pay. I just think if you're still taking care of like the kids, if you, I don't know. It just, I feel like those are two really different situations, even though like in the same realm, you know what I mean? Like as a fighter, it would suck to have to give up even more of my purse to another person who hasn't really contributed anything in the little amount of time that we were together.
You know, understand because like splitting child support or something like that. But to like have to pay him like spousal support is kind of crazy.
No, that's nuts. And like how long was Denise Richards and her guy together?
I don't know the exact amount, but years, like when she was on Real Housewives of Orange County, I remember, and this is years ago. This is at least 5.
Okay. Yeah, I think it depends on how long they were together too. Like you become pretty dependent pretty quickly, but to have to pay someone's celebrity lifestyle, I think that's pretty rude.
Like they wouldn't have had it; they never met you.
Exactly. Like bro, like go back to what you were doing before me. Like get a job. I think that's wild. I think if anything, you can like give them a weaning pay, like like a severance. Just hey, here you go.
Here's your parting gift.
Yeah. Here's your gold watch. You can pawn that in for some money if you need to pay rent for the next few months. But then, like, go do your own thing.
Put it in on an investment. Turn it into something special.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't like the idea of having to continue to provide a lifestyle for someone when they're not in your life.
Fair enough.
Unless it's like, they're taking care of all of your kids, all of your shit, your business, like something like that.
That's different.
Like, I couldn't, like, if me and Adam got divorced, I would have to be, providing him some kind of lifestyle.
You wouldn't tell him to go get a job?
I mean, his job is, like, my fight career, so. Yeah, he'd still be hired.
No.
He would live in the guest room. Or maybe the gym. Give him a little room there.
Maybe the downstairs space.
Yeah, there you go. We have a little bit of our own space.
You'll form it into a nanny flat or something like that. It'll be the ADU.
Joint custody of butcher.
Oh, yeah.
I get butcher. Everyone knows. Oh man, yeah, that's wild.
Here's another weird one. So there was a viral video from Sydney High Rocks event over the weekend has sparked debate online after footage surfaced of this man continuing to compete while his girlfriend and teammate was left on the floor being treated by paramedics. So this is like a CrossFit competition.
Oh.
And you can only win if both people cross the line. Like if both people compete, but the boyfriend never stopped.
Huh. Wait, so his girlfriend was being treated by paramedics?
Yeah, she like...
What happened to her?
She overdid it.
Did he notice?
CrossFit. Yes, and he didn't stop. And so people in the comments are just like, they're being really funny, but they're saying like, what was the point of doing that?
If she's not going to be able to finish and you can't win.
You can't win. Like, what do you do? Are you just doing it to prove that you can do it because she would want you to continue? It was just a really weird thing. And the guys are coming and saying like, oh, he's choosing himself. But everyone's like, no.
That's so bad. Like you can sign up for your own CrossFit competition afterwards.
It's a team.
He must have felt real good that time. Like he was like, I'm going to beat my PR. Like I'm going to set a record right now. And then
it doesn't count. Like there's no point in doing it.
Oh, that's so funny.
And everybody's really upset because like, oh, winning is more important than your girlfriend's health. But again, there's no way to win. There's no, like, you just want a participation point and you want to just finish it yourself. But like, there's no point in doing it.
Was it his girlfriend? Or was it just it was definitely his girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Because I could see some guy like just making a girl sign up for something and then just being annoyed that she couldn't.
No, this is kind of like, it's intense. Like, you have to be in shape for this. This isn't
so
just like someone like, hey,
crazy.
you want to go do this on the weekend?
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's super intense. Or,
What
I
a
mean,
dick. There's so much like women hatred out right now. What's that about?
there's a lot of like
They're like-
changing of the tides.
They're like,
I
you
don't
had
know.
your era, you had your Me Too, you had all this believe woman.
You got what you
stuff.
wanted. Now we're even the playing field.
Yeah, now it's all men's rights and equality, even when it's ridiculous. Yeah, you gotta, yeah.
I still like to see men be chivalrous.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Personally.
Just a little bit.
Personally.
Yeah, yeah. Like, open my door, you know? Carry the groceries. They're heavy.
Carry me if I'm passed out.
Yeah. Hold my hand while the paramedic resuscitates me.
Just make sure I'm okay.
Like, is that so much to ask? Like, holding my hand while I die? No, I got to finish this rep, babe. Sorry, babe.
Who was it? It was Philly Fresh UFC.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? He commented. He said, I mean, he ain't a paramedic. What's he gonna do? Come on, bro. Come on.
He would say that. Oh, man.
He's a funny one.
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah. Oh, speaking of funny fighters, what about that BKFC face-off of Mike Perry and the champ guy? Conor was in the middle, making sure they didn't fight each other. Did you see? Did you see that?
Yes. He incited it. I was like, what did you were provoking them.
He's like in their face going, that's right, boys. That's right, boys. It's going to be a great fight. And then he goes, no, don't do that when they start like getting riled up and trying to fight. And then after they break up the two fighters, he just goes,
No, it was a weird one because he seemed like he was kind of like egging them on and encouraging them to like get in each other's face, and then
he finished the line of coke he had stored in his nostril.
He had a bullet. It was a bullet.
Oh yeah, he had like a little.
I swear he did. No, I swear those things are easy to hide. The little spice bullet things.
He just doesn't care.
No, he's crazy.
He's insane.
He is absolutely insane. He's a menace. He's a maniac. And I'm like, but what did you think was going to happen?
What, when you gave someone like Conor power?
Yeah. Just turns into a madhouse.
Yeah,
a spectacle.
It's insane.
And then did you hear they announced like this crazy multi-million-dollar tournament?
Oh, did
for
they?
BKFC. I'm like looking for the article.
Who is going to be in it and how many people?
I just saw the headline.
Okay.
Hold on.
I
saved it.
I did hear when they were talking about doing it, but yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I also saw that they're trying to like make their fighters investors. Like they're
like the shares.
Yeah, they're giving them shares.
Kind of what like GFL was going to try to do.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of like the rev split. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, it always sounds sketch.
Because the numbers, so what was weird about the GFL thing is ultimately they wanted to do a revenue share split amongst the fighters, which is great in theory, but they're all like estimations of these numbers, estimations of the pay-per-views that are going to be sold, estimations of the sponsors that can be obtained, estimations and all that stuff. And most of the estimations were pretty generous.
Okay.
You don't actually know what you're going to bring in until you bring it in.
That was GFL?
Yes.
Huh.
So I wonder, yes. So
you can
wonder.
Estimate anything basically.
Yeah,
because
it looks great.
How the fuck would you know if you haven't put on a show yet?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So that was a little sketch.
So here's the tournament thing. The winner of the event will earn $15 million, and the runner-up will earn $1 million. Bless you.
Thank you.
The remaining fighters will all earn part of the pot, including $500,000 to the third and fourth place finishers. That's cool. That's more than PFL.
But
bless you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Where are they getting this money from?
No idea.
Because,
hey, Butch.
Hello, sir. Hello. He's like, ladies, wrap it up. Hi, baby.
I have no idea. Like, is it Saudi money?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if
the Turk
McGregor is actually a financial backer. Like, I don't know what his stake in it is.
Does he have $25 million to just give to some guys?
I don't think he would. I don't think he would put up his own money. They probably rubbed some elbows and got some investors in there. I'd love to know who.
Yeah, I would too. But that's pretty cool. Let me see if it says when it's going to happen. March 2026 is when they are going to introduce the $25 million Baddest Man tournament. Total of 32. Have a Baddest Women
tournament too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they're doing it for the women too.
Oh, equality. I love it. I love it. See, this is when it's nice, when it benefits us.
Only.
That's the only one time I like it. 32 fighters will be involved, spanning multiple weights. That's pretty cool. You're gonna have like potentially Mike Perry versus like a heavyweight guy. Like that's insane.
I really would like to see him fight Mundell, who is the welterweight champion. That's who he got into like kind of a little scuffle with
before Connor had his final hit.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man.
But Mundell, he's been doing really impressively, and he's one of those like unknown champions.
Okay.
But he's been like knocking people out, being really impressive. I met him at an appearance in Aguascalientes. Really, really cool dude.
Aguascalientes.
Yes.
Was he was not caliente. He was was cold in Spanish.
Frio.
He was frio.
Oh,
muy frio.
Frio.
All right. Well, let's get on UFC 318 before we run out of time. Time
who's
being
keeping track?
My back. Before my back runs out of
backage.
Back energy. Sitting here with you.
Aww.
Having a great time.
Yeah, aren't we though?
Ooh, our girl Carly Judas is
Crispy
first. Yeah, our girl Crispy. She's first on the card.
Yes. Well, you guys will have to preemptively go check out the interview that we did with her after her previous victory. Check it out on our YouTube channel, and while you're there, might as well press join, subscribe, and stay up to date.
Oh, look at you with the plug. Yes, you better plug it in. You better plug it in.
Oh, and I mean, again, if you're like in the shopping mood, pick up one of these too. Little Two Straws merch.
Yes, we have a few fans out there putting them in the shopping cart, so make sure to check out.
Oh.
Yeah. So we got Carly Judas. She's first on the card. Ryan Spann is back. He's always a fun fight. Jimmy Crute fighting Marcin Prachnio. Adam Fuggett. I love saying his name. Fuggett.
Oh, your boy Kyler Phillips. You always like watching him fight. He's fighting Vinicius Oliveira. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one.
That is a crazy fight. That is a nutso
Who
fight.
did that one? Was that Mick or Sean?
Yeah, that's done. A prospect fight, one of those prospect fights where you're like, man, it sucks that they're fighting each other, but man, it's gonna be
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you have a pick for that one? I mean, Vinicius, he's powerful, he's scary. Kyler Phillips is evasive, he's unpredictable, he's good everywhere. I really enjoy watching both of those guys fight.
Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to think on this one.
Yeah.
When you talk about picking, though, I think I could make a pick for Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen.
Oh, who you got?
You know what? I think Brendan Allen's gonna come back. He's been on a bit of a skid. Vettori, had a long layoff before his previous fight, and he didn't look terrible. But I'm just going to say, I think Brendan Allen is going to fix up those gaps. He's going to make some adjustments, and he's going to come back for the win.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like Vettori doesn't like when he has to deal with someone who's grappling in their face, but he does have a decent ability to keep it standing or keep it like in an area where he can do well, like just get that weird takedown that he always gets and just lay on top and be annoying, or just press you against the cage and hold you there for a while. So like Brendan Allen's weakness is a heavy puncher, you know what I mean? And if you have that good takedown offense, that could stop him from doing what he's able to do, but he always finds a way eventually, or he usually finds a way eventually. Even in his last loss, he was finding ways to get back into the fight in the final round. So yeah, I like Brendan Allen in this one too.
Yeah, this one is exciting for me. Dan Ige and Patricio Pitbull.
Oh,
that's
my goodness.
A fun one. I'm going with Ige. And not just because Patricio kind of under-delivered against Yair. I know they're completely different stylistic and body type fighters. I just think that Ige has more volume, more power, a little bit more tools, and
more
I think
ceiling.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well
put. Yeah. I mean, it could have just been that bright lights thing. With Patricio Pitbull, is you're working towards this goal for your entire career. Everyone's telling you should be in the UFC, be champion in the UFC. Then you finally get there, and similar thing to what happened with Patchy Mix. Yeah, it's just you get there and you don't realize like shit. This is something that I've actually been wanting the entire time. It's like when I was in Invicta, I had just gotten kicked out of the UFC and I've won a couple fights and they're like, hey, you want to fight for the title? I'm like, sure, I guess. like I really want to get back into the UFC. But when I fought for the title and won, I didn't even realize how big of a moment that was going to be until I was there, you know? And it's one of those things where when you get this thing that you don't realize you've been wanting for so long, it can shut you down, it can scare you and give you a flat performance. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot more action from Pitbull in this fight. Kevin Holland is fighting again.
Is back.
What the hell?
And Rodriguez is fighting again. Who did this?
What
is happening?
Do you guys have child support that you need to pay? I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Holland and D-Rod
both of these guys
had a bunch of baby mamas.
Both of these guys, they have that look, that air about them. No
it's
judgment.
It's a swagger.
There it is. That's what it is.
Swagger. Yeah. There's no way to judge that.
I know
we're
you
haters.
always.
We're haters.
It's fine.
I would never date a guy that looked like you. Be one of five girlfriends. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Who you having that? I feel like I'm leaning towards Holland. Yeah.
He just has. He's been looking really good at welterweight. He has more tools in his tool belt. Rodriguez has been looking good as well. His striking has been more effective, sharper, more volume. He looks more in shape cardiovascularly. I just think that Holland has a little bit more ways to win.
Yeah, I agree. He can take him down. He can hit hard. He's good at making a miss too, and that's like the thing. Dan Rodriguez, he's known for his power. So if you stand in the pocket with him, it could be lights out for you. But if you're able to frustrate him, to make him miss, to make him like kind of figure out a second and third game plan, then you can get ahead of him a little bit.
Yeah, I see Kevin being able to get that body lock.
Yeah,
and just start like out grappling him. That would be my game plan recommendation.
Yeah, for sure.
So I thought that this Paulo Costa fight got canceled, but it doesn't look canceled on the roster. If I was going to pick against Costa and Kopylov, I would go Kopylov though.
Why did it get canceled?
I thought I saw Costa pulled out due to undisclosed injury or something like that. Maybe it was a dream. Maybe I am tripping.
Maybe he was trolling.
No, I swear.
Costa and Kopylov officially moved from UFC 317 to next
Okay,
month.
so
cool. So you were not tripping. It happened just on a
my
different
timeline
number.
was off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. Good job still being right.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
I'm going Kopylov for this one though.
Ooh.
I mean, Costa, he's kind of hit or miss for me. You know, he's just like too inconsistent with his cardio, with his output, with all of that.
With his showing up too.
Yes.
Like he's had a lot of issues making it there, and then he doesn't really look like himself a lot of times.
Yeah, so
I agree. I think Kopylov he's been looking sharp. He's got some killer knockouts. He's just one of those under the radar guys who can beat your favorite fighter. You know what I mean? Like he's just good. He's really good. He's really good on the feet, and I could see him winning that for sure.
And then we have Holloway and Poirier. We have a farewell fight for Mr. Dustin Poirier. It's a sad, sad day next Saturday. Yeah.
I hate it.
How do you see this one going?
I don't know.
I'm not quite sure either.
It's such a weird one because they already fought twice, you know, and like Max lost both times, right? So it's just like, but Max is so much better now than he was ever, you know? So it's just, I don't know. And then Poirier just always leaves it all on the table when whether it's his last fight or his first fight in years or whatever. Like he just needs a reason to wake up in the morning. He's going to be in his hometown. That's going to give him even extra gas to put on that fire. Like if anything, maybe Poirier might get a little overly eager, more so than he usually is in his fights because of the hometown crowd, the farewell fight and all that stuff, and might walk into something the same way like Gaethje walked into Max Holloway's spinning back kick, you know, and broke his nose. So I can see Max capitalizing on Poirier's eagerness to have like a good farewell fight, but I don't know. It's like sometimes you just have a fighter that
Has your number?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, when you guys stylistically match up, they're always able to get ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Poirier just for the fact that this is his farewell fight, and I want to see him end on a good note. You know, in his hometown, his last fight, one last hurrah. I'm gonna say that he shows up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I also want Max to win. Like
He's got time still.
Max is such a gentleman in Korean Zombies farewell fight. You know, like I love the way that fight ended because it was like one of those movies where you didn't get the perfectly happy ending, but it was still really emotional and just like
put you in the field.
It was almost more perfect than a perfect happy ending. You know, it was like it was real and it was raw and it gave you all the emotions of real MMA, but it was.
I remember
real
crying
MMA.
on that one.
Yeah, that's not.
Did we watch it together? Did we cry together?
Probably. There's definitely a chance. If not, it was like Fievel in American Tail. Like we're both looking at the same moon. Somewhere out there, you're watching the zombie.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Oh,
I have to
man.
go watch that. I think I need my monthly cry. I think I'll watch that one to do it. It's good housekeeping, you know? Just put something like really sad on and just cry.
Dude.
Every once in a while, I'll do that.
I'll do that with 6 Feet Under every now and then.
Oh, I never finished that. And you've urged me to. That's one of the shows that you've continually urged me to watch, and I have not completed it yet.
I'm pretty sure that is the first series that I ugly cried.
Oh!
But only the last 2 episodes. The last 2 episodes, like I couldn't stop crying. Like I don't even know what happened. I was just like, every 5 seconds something else would happen.
Dang.
It's the build up to it was just like perfect. And then that last season, so emotional. You should watch it.
I should.
Yeah. We did a whole run through a few years ago too. Me and Adam watched it together and same thing. Same thing. Even though I knew it was coming, I was like, I'll be strong this time. And I was like, no.
She was not strong.
Ooh, but it did feel good.
She, in fact, cried. It's very like cathartic. It's like very healing. I'm like, okay, now I'm good.
Yeah.
Got all of that out.
Now I could go be a bitch.
Yeah, you guys should try it.
Yeah. I go fuck everyone up. Oh, man. Well, I'm officially 4 weeks out.
Hey. Love it.
Your girl is on her way to fighting another Brazilian pixie cut with a neck tattoo.
Get it, girl.
Yes.
Another head to add to your necklace.
Yes. I need to get the... Ooh, I still have my
You have it, right?
Yeah, I still have my little Dowsum skulls.
Yes. Do it.
I just need to put little hair pieces on them. Get everyone's hairstyle. Yes. Denise Gomes would be easy. I just have to color it yellow. Give it a little fade.
Just put a name tag on them.
I know, right?
Skulls don't necessarily have all their hair left. But,
That's true. That's true.
Just for distinction.
We need shrunken heads. Shrunken heads would be fun because then we can actually mold it out.
I should have got more heads for you. Where's the head?
Oh, it's in the bar.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
that's where it belongs.
It's in it's kind of like a rumpus room, like a little display room. It has like my Invicta belt and like a fight kit and the shrunken head.
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Right next to all the tiki glasses.
For
it. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for me. Yeah, great talking to you.
I know it's been so long.
I know. I don't see you
almost
anymore.
forgot how.
Yeah. It always comes back. It's like riding a bike.
Yes, it is.
Well, guys, this has been another Two Straws. Make sure to check us out next week. And yeah, I have to apologize ahead of time. I'm not going to put the people sliding in random shit on the video because I'm in fight camp.
She's in camp. Just let her do her thing.
I promise the quality will come back after August 9th, but right now I need to.
She just cannot.
I just need to relax. I need to play my video games, and I need to garden, and I need to journal, and I need to cry. Yeah. And it's hard to do all that while you're editing. So
gotcha.
Apologies. Please don't hate us. Please don't unsubscribe. Continue to support, and we're going to get you some goodies for the next raffle, which we didn't do, but we'll do 2 again next time, and hopefully someone will claim them.
I know. They're just floating in outer space.
Yeah.
Purgatory.
Hopefully they're okay.
All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye.